Today we shall be discussing a very important concept, learning, but we shall discuss types of learning. We have already discussed about the learning, its characteristics and like that. So far as the kinds or types of learning is concerned, it is very comprehensive. I mean to say, the list which I have undertaken is a very comprehensive one, and it is not limited to the student as a learner, but it is extended to the human being as a learner. So in the process we shall also discuss different types of learning. Firstly, let us outline the lecture. As you can see, this is a very comprehensive list. It starts from cognitive learning and it goes on. Again, you can see a comprehensive list, that is, all these are types of learning, and the list completes here. Now we shall be discussing individual concept, rather types of learning, one by one. Firstly, we shall discuss cognitive, affective and psychomotor, then formal, non-formal, informal, conscious, unconscious, lifelong, reception, discovery, open distance, online, offline, and learning as per UNESCO Commission of 1996. Then concomitant, discrimination and concept learning, then rule, principle and problem solving learning, verbal, non-verbal, skill, social and attitude learning, and the last incidental, intentional, rote, meaningful, guided and self-learning. So the list is complete, list is comprehensive. Let us discuss the types of learning from beginning. Let us start. So firstly we shall name different types of learning, though you have seen the different types of learning through slide, but let us name the different types of learning. These are cognitive learning, affective learning, psychomotor learning, conscious learning, unconscious learning, formal learning, non-formal learning, informal learning, lifelong learning, reception learning, discovery learning, open learning, distance learning, online learning, offline learning, learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, learning to be, concomitant learning, discrimination learning, concept learning, rule learning, principle learning, problem solving, verbal learning, non-verbal learning, skill learning, social learning, attitude learning, incidental learning, intentional learning, rote learning, meaningful learning, guided learning, and the last, self-learning. So far as these types is concerned, you may find at different place that these particular types of learning also come within this particular type of learning. So there may be common elements, there may be a particular learning type which is the part of a larger type of learning. We shall also discuss this, but in the first part we shall be discussing about the cognitive, affective and psychomotor types of learning. So you must be knowing that it was B.S. Bloom who talks regarding the domains of educational objectives, and in the process he told that there are 3 domains of educational objectives. It means the objectives of education and ultimately of learning is extended to cognitive, affective and psychomotor domain. So far as cognitive learning is concerned, it is very much related to the cognitive domains of educational objectives. Whenever we are talking regarding cognitive domain or cognitive learning, ultimately we are talking of the learning that is related to facts, concepts, theories, principles, etc. और मैं बार बार कहता हूं, ब्लूम्स टेक्सोनॉमी में भी कहा कि यदि हम लेमैन की भाषा में बात करें तो अल्टीमेटली वी आर टॉकिंग कि जो पढ़ने से संबंधित जो फैक्ट्स, कंसेप्ट जो हम लोग याद करते हैं, चाहे वो न्यूटन के गति का नियम हो, ट्रायंगल का कंसेप्ट हो, डेमोक्रेसी का कंसेप्ट हो, ये सारी चीजें। और यदि हम साइकोलॉजी में ज्यादा डीप जाए, अभी हम लोगों ने कॉग्निटिव अप्रोच को पढ़ा है, तो वेयर देयर द माइंड इज मोर एक्टिव, वेयर देयर इज the intellect is more active. So the cognitive learning is the learning of facts, concepts, theories and principles. Affective domain is related to the feelings, sentiments, emotion. So whenever we learn how to react, how to respond, how to adjust, how to adapt, ultimately we are talking regarding the affective domains of effective learning, you can say. And we have already told that the psychomotor domain of educational objective is related to the act and activities which are being governed by our muscular strength, channelization of muscular strength. ब्लैकबोर्ड पे लिखना सीखना, टाइपिंग करना सीखना, मोटरसाइकिल चलाना सीखना, एक्सपेरिमेंट करना सीखना, वेयर देयर इज द इन्वॉल्वमेंट ऑफ आवर मस्कुलर एस्पेक्ट, मस्कुलर स्ट्रेंथ, दैट टाइप्स ऑफ लर्निंग। वो हारमोनिया बजाने में भी है, तबला बजाने में भी है। तो ये दीज आर दी 3 टाइप्स ऑफ लर्निंग। वी कैन से कॉग्निटिव लर्निंग, फैक्ट्स, कंसेप्ट, थ्योरीज, प्रिंसिपल, फीलिंग्स, सेंटिमेंट्स, इमोशंस, एडजस्टमेंट, हाउ टू लर्न, एंड इट इज वेरी नेसेसरी। जैसे हम लोग इंटरपर्सनल बिहेवियर की बात करते हैं, बिना इफेक्टिव डोमेन के इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू एडजस्ट, टू अडैप्ट, व्हिच इज वेरी नेसेसरी, वी मस्ट हैव टू लर्न। एंड साइकोमोटर डोमेन, आगे हम इसको देखते हैं। कॉग्निटिव लर्निंग इज रिलेटेड टू द लर्निंग ऑफ फैक्ट्स, कंसेप्ट्स, थियोरीज, प्रिंसिपल्स, एक्सेट्रा। We have already discussed. Effective domain, rather effective learning is associated with learning of emotions and emotional stability. मतलब अपने को कैसे विभिन्न परिस्थिति में समायोजित करते हैं, ये भी लर्न करना होता है और हम लर्न करते हैं। बच्चा रोता है, लेकिन बड़े जब रोते हैं तो उनको कहा जाता है कि बच्चे की तरह क्यों रो रहा है, because he or she has learned how to react, how to adjust, how to behave. Feelings, sentiments, emotions, interest, attitude, etc. and its management is connected with affective domain. You have all understood. Interest डेवलप करना भी लर्न करना है, एटीट्यूड को फेवरेबल बनाना भी लर्न करना है, और यही नहीं, आगे भी यू हैव लर्न द इंपैक्ट ऑफ फेवरेबल एटीट्यूड. So if you are having unfavorable attitude towards a concept, your learning will be affected. So all these facts make you learn some behavior, some modification in your behavior, and this is a type of learning. साइकोमोटर, आप जैसे पढ़ा भी रहे हो, यंग एज में जब टीचर ज्वाइन करता है बहुत सारी कठिनाई होती है, धीरे 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 वो लर्न कर लेता है कि कैसे, हाउ टू मैनेज दिस सिचुएशन, This is not possible without the affective learning. Psychomotor learning is associated with the learning of muscular related acts or activities. It means learning of tasks which need channelization of muscular strength. और हमने एग्जाम्पल भी आपको अभी दिया, ब्लैक बोर्ड पे लिखना भी सीखना है, आप पहाड़ा लिखना सीखते हैं। पहले जो हमारा सिस्टम था पुराना एजुकेशन का, उसमें रोज लिखने का कंसेप्ट था। दी यंग स्टूडेंट्स, यंग किड्स, छोटे छोटे बच्चे जो होते थे उनको रोज लिखना क्योंकि उनकी हैंड राइटिंग शुड थी। एंड एट द एंड ऑफ दिस लेक्चर वी शैल बी quoting Gandhi in terms of the cognitive, affective and psychomotor learning. And what Gandhi told, Gandhi talks of education of 3H. Education of 3H. That is head, heart and hand. All these H respectively indicate cognitive, affective and psychomotor learning. So you have to train your head, facts, concept theory, your heart, feelings, sentiments, emotions, adjustment, adaptation and psychomotor learning. What is psychomotor learning? जिसमें भी हमारी मांसपेशियां कार्य करती। So Gandhi also taught that the focus of the education must be extended if we talk in terms of the learning, that is to the cognitive, affective and psychomotor learning. Thank you.